Oh, hi there. It's Vanessa speaking. I thought I'd pop in here just to thank you for expressing interest in the Connecting the Dots program. And in this video, I'm going to cover a few things that are quite important if you are interested. So I'm just going to bring up my script or what I want to cover off with you, and then we can go from there. So if you're a bootstrap entrepreneur, if you don't know what that means, bootstrap basically just means that you didn't get a loan, or you didn't have any venture capital, or you didn't have a partner come in and actually put some money into the business. You've actually just used your own money. And often that means that that your speed to market or your ability to earn an income is a little slower, purely because you can't afford everything at once, right? So the idea of this program is really it's for someone um it's for someone who perhaps knows they need systems in place, but aren't tech isn't your jam, right? And that's not everybody's jam, particularly if you're a creative or something like that. So this is designed to basically map out where you are, start from there, fill the blanks and connect the dots, right? So that's the whole premise around it. So this is the kind of program I wish that was offered to me 4 years ago when I started this particular business. Um, I've been in sales and marketing total for over 33 years. 12 of those years has been self-employed, but mainly contract work on fixed term contracts. And since then, I started this business 4 years ago, back in 2020, when everything changed, right? So I'm trained in traditional sales. I know how to sell, but a lot of what used to work no longer works. So we're going to take all of that kind of thing into consideration, right? So the first thing we'll do with you is we'll meet with you, make sure that there's a good fit between you and I. After all, we've got to get on for the next 90 days in this intensive. And then I'm going to be with you after that as well to make sure that you're on track. I'll keep you accountable. I'll be there to encourage you, lift you up in sort of uncertain times, or if you're overwhelmed or feeling alone, I'll be there as a support. So, look, I'm a bootstrap engineer, an entrepreneur myself, engineer. And I know what it's like to only have just your income and also have the stress of going, well, it's only my income coming into my household every month, and I've got to pay all the bills with that, right? So I've been a single mom since 2006, and so I know what it's like, yeah? All of that time, pretty much, I was self-employed. So I get it. Um, and so I want to take, the anxiety away about the financial instability. Maybe you've got fear of failure, or you've got overwhelming to-do lists. And, I want to help you do things like train an AI to be your clone or twin, so that it can do certain things for you even when you're away from the business, spending time with family and so forth. So if you lie awake at night and consumed by doubts about making the right choices, then this is going to be really excellent for you. Um, so when you're bootstrapping your business, it's incredibly challenging to juggle every aspect alone. I mean, you've got to be the bookkeeper, the marketing manager, the HR, the absolutely everything, and it can get overwhelming, I know. I mean, there are some days when I'm lying in bed in the morning and going, "Oh my God, how am I going to get everything done?" But I have made sure in the last 18 months that I've set systems in place so that I don't have that level of anxiety. So um, there's definitely, I've proven it. I've taken these last 4 years as well as everything I've learned prior to that, and the prior 12 years as self-employed, as well as 33 years in sales and marketing. I've tested out the theories, and what I'm going to teach you is all based on best practice, and it's about setting a strong foundation for you to build upon. Think about it as like a house. If you're wanting to build a triple-story house or double-story house, you've got to make sure the foundations are in place. So we basically will get together initially to see if there's a good fit. Once we establish that there is a good fit, we'll discuss what kind of payment plan is most suitable for you. And don't worry about it. I will, if even if you can't do what we propose over the 6 months, there's probably something we can do for you anyway. If you really need the training and the program, I want to be able to make it available to as many people as possible. So I'm also going to look around getting some funding to see if I can help you guys out. So that's what I came up with, connecting the dots, because it just seems that a lot of courses that out there, they teach an isolated thing, right? So they teach this one thing, but how does it connect to the rest? How does it talk to the rest? How does, are you using AI in your business? Are you using it to answer prospects questions, basic questions about what do you charge for this, or what are your opening hours, or do you offer a free consult? So there's little questions like that you might get all the time. You can actually have AI handle that for you. So like I said, I've been in digital marketing and sales for over 33 years. And in my experience, we didn't reach out through DMs or cold emails or anything like that. It has become the norm. I mean, my phone never rings anymore. So I used to spend most of my time, not most of my time, but a lot of my time either face to face with clients or talking to prospects and clients on my phone. From since COVID back in 2020, it's all changed and it's all gone to Zoom and all that kind of thing. And look, I mean, not everything I've done over the last 5 years has worked, 4 years has worked. And so I've also learned from my failures. And so, every day that I work, I look for new and better and more effective ways to do things. And that's what I want to teach you. But I also want to teach you in a way that's sustainable. So, it's easy to go hard for a week and do X, Y, Z, but can you maintain that? Is that something that you can realistically maintain in your particular life? Taking into consideration any other commitments, be it family, kids, or anything else like that. It could even be hobbies that you're interested. You could be, on the board of some school board or something like that. So we're going to dive into, first of all, we're going to dive into your mindset. I have found that if we look at mindset first before we look at anything else in your business, that with the right mindset, your perception and the way you look at things is completely different, right? So you look at it from an angle of what's possible instead of going, oh, I can't do that. And then, so that's sort of week 1 and 2. Week 3 and 4, we're going to look at branding and identity. So we're going to see what's missing. Is your website need work? Do you need a sales page? Do let's look at your total online presence and make sure that each aspect of it looks consistent. So, when a person looks at Coca-Cola is the same as it's always been, and it's the same as it is here in New Zealand as it is the rest of the world. 97% of the world recognize the Coca-Cola brand, yeah, without even the words. So it's kind of the same for Pepsi, Red Bull, Nike, all of them. So they keep their branding consistent, because the more people see your brand colors, see your brand slogan, that kind of thing, the more it becomes top of mind in their business. Then we'll look at your branding and identity, your website and other online presence aspects. Could be your social media accounts, could be your Google business profile, could be a number of things. From there, we look at your product and offer creation, and with visuals and we come up with content around that. We then look at sales and marketing. So we'll set up some automated lead generation systems with really strong nurture sequences and follow-up sequences. So a lot of sales is often lost in the follow-up. And so if we can automate that process, it's going to save a lot of trouble for you. And it's going to pick up about 60% more sales for you than if you didn't follow up. So we'll set that in place. We'll have weekly and bi-weekly one-on-one coaching. This will be a little bit different for different people. So it kind of depends on what suits you and your schedule. So, and we'll try to make it work. But all up, you're getting about $30,000 worth of program value for only $997 over 6 months. Yeah. It's a 90-day program, but I'm allowing 6 months payment because there's going to be things that you're going to implement that I'm going to need to assess and review and help you refine. And I'm going to continue to do that for 90 days after the 90-day intensive. And then even beyond that, I will be there for support. So, I'll be available for you to ask questions, and even review things. Hey, Vanessa, could you please look over this VSL script? Could you please look over this? Could you tell me if my custom GPT is is set up correctly, and that's something we'll set up for you too. So we'll create several chat GPT custom GPTs for you. It could be one on storytelling, one on blog writing, one on social media marketing, but we'll train it on who you are. So you end up with a little mini me that actually can do things for you when you're not working. Um, so the resources are there. There is layers and layers and layers of resource. This is not another training where I say, here's a whole bunch of videos. Go and watch them. This is hands-on training, right? I'm teaching you how to do things so you can go away and do them and not have to watch some long video, because I know what it's like. I get these video replays, and I can promise you, if I watch 1% of them, it's a lot. I have all the best intentions to watch, but I don't. And I'm sure I can't be the only one. So this is all very hands-on. Every session will be recorded, and it'll also come with I'll actually come with a script that's actually covering that summarizes. So I've got an AI that summarizes the meeting for me in a text format, so that if you don't want to watch the replay as a video, you can actually just read the summary. So I send that through to the video. I do add subtitles too, so that makes it easier for you to follow, and you can also then fast forward through different scenes. So the best thing for you to do, look, there's no obligation in any of what you're going to do right now. So if you fill in the form down below, I'm going to reach out and send you some more information. If you click the appointment, book an appointment, we then going to get together and we're going to have a chat and make sure that there's a good fit there. If there's not a good fit, I will steer you in the right direction, because my main objective here is to help you succeed in your business in the way that you want to succeed. Now, everybody's definition of success is different. And so for that reason, I tailor everything towards purely you. Look, there will be some stuff that is not generic, but here's the best way to set up your Facebook page, or here's the best way to use hashtags on Instagram or whatever. And that's kind of sort of the same for everybody. So there will be some of that that's there, but most of it will be custom tailored to you. So in the beginning, I do a lot of listening. We'll have a few not sort of forms that you fill out to make life easier for you. I'm not going to ask you to write me big business plans or anything like that. We'll do that together. Yeah, so it depends on what stage you are. So I've worked with people who have a strong passion to start a business, but they have no idea what to do. In other words, they haven't been able to, figure out their own natural talents. And I help you do that. So let's look at what you're naturally talented at. Everyone's talented in something, right? Sometimes they just don't know it. And then we build from there. So, I've got people who've just started, perhaps not started quite the right way. It's using kind of expensive software because someone told them to, things like that. So we're going to look at everything you've got in place. And we're going to trim what you don't need, right? So on average, I save my clients about $1,000 to $1,400 a month just in getting rid of clutter. They have 10 platforms do 12 things for them instead of having one platform do 30 things for you. So click the button below. I'll send you more information. Otherwise, book an appointment with me. It's just a casual chat to make sure that we get on and make sure that it's going to be a good fit for you. We'll talk about the finance options and what works best for you. Like I said, I want to make this accessible for as many small business owners as possible. So you could be stuck not knowing how to scale your business. You could have just started and struggling a bit with lead generation, or you've started recently and really battling to get leads. And I see a lot of you on social media saying, I'm really not good at sales. I'm a creative. But if you have the right systems and processes, it takes a lot of the hassle away by actually pre-qualifying people even before they get to you. So by the time you hop on a call with somebody, that they're almost ready to buy anyway. So that's what we want for you. And we want, if you want to go off to your, kids' soccer or daughter's ballet or whatever it is, we want you not to have to worry that there's no income coming in. So we'll focus a bit on passive income, how you can earn a bit of passive, and then how you can essentially 10 times your your income over the next 3 months. That's sort of the typical result we see. Between 5 and 10 times is what. So I've been running this program with clients where I've identified that it's going to help them. But this version of it is now open, but very limited. So I can't take everybody because I want to be able to give you the most personalized attention as possible, and I want to have it as customized to you and your personality and your business and your life and your lifestyle as possible. And in order to do that, that takes time. Takes time, takes planning, it takes all kinds of things from my end. But I also want you to be serious about growing your business. If you're serious about growing your business, I can help you grow your business. 100%. But you need to put the work in. I cannot do it for you, but I can give you a bloody good start. So yeah, like I said, book an appointment. Let's have a chat. You can't find a time that suits, let me know. Otherwise, just fill in the option form down below. I promise I won't blast you with SMSs or anything. And I'll send you more information. So that's it from me right now. If you've got any questions, DM me on Facebook, on Messenger. It's Venessa Minkley so Venessa Minkley, so VENE and MINK. So yeah, I have to spell my name to everybody. But yeah, fill in the form, book an appointment. If you're still hesitant to do either of those, I promise I don't bite. I don't. So it's I'm really easy to talk to. I'm easy to get on with. I get on with most people, and I've got a huge amount of experience to distill to you, and I can't wait to do that. So I look forward to seeing you soon. Oh, hi there, it's Vanessa speaking. I thought I'd pop in here just to thank you for expressing interest in